Hello and welcome to our final flight in Kazakhstan. Let me show you on the map where we are. So this is our flight path. We started at Almaty, close to the border with Kyrgyzstan, and we are heading to Shymkent, which is close to the border with Uzbekistan. So again, we are in Central Asia. See, Turkey is here at about as south as Naples, more or less, heading west. And this is going to be our final flight in Kazakhstan, because next time we'll turn east and enter Kyrgyzstan. We didn't this time, we just straddled the border over here. And again, low sun, we're heading west. We are heading to Shymkent, and we cannot descend just yet because there are still mountains on the way. So this should be an interesting approach. We're going to start the arrival procedure here at Turek, but it's just straight to the VOR arrival. So we'll likely be vectored to the ILS. Let's get some external views while we can, and it's very pretty. Just a gorgeous airplane. And yeah, Shymkent is an old city, unlike most of the cities in Kazakhstan, because it was part of the Silk Road, which of course led from China to the west in ancient times. It was a city basically built to protect the road, and it saw its fair share of destructions, really. It was destroyed by the Mongols and by nomads, by invaders. It has a long history, and I couldn't even begin to tell it. It's the third largest city in Kazakhstan. It's very close to the border with Uzbekistan, as I said. And let me call ready for descent. Center CCI-27 ready for descent. So we're crossing the mountains now and should be safe now.
Charlie Echo, Charlie India 27, Turek for Elema with the Turek transition, runway 28, descend to 4,500 feet, QNH 1015.
Turek 4 Lima transition, runway 28, descend to 4,500 feet, QNH 1015, CCI-27. Okay, so let's start.
Charlie Echo, Charlie India 27, QNH 1015, expect radar vectors for localizer runway 28.
Expect vectors for localizer runway 28, CCI-27. Okay, this is interesting.
Negative QNH 1015.
QNH 1015, CCI-27.
Charlie Echo, Charlie India 27, turn left, heading 185, vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 185, CCI-27. Okay, this is interesting. Localizer approach, so this probably means no glide slope, as I understand it. Let's see. cruise is 281. And we need to be at 3,400 feet at
Uzbek 746, Shymkent control. Expect radar vectors. Runway 26 left.
Expect radar vectors. Runway 26 left. Uzbek 746.
Uzbek 746, fly present heading. Climb to flight level 350.
Fly present heading. Climb to flight level 350. Uzbek 746.
Uzbek 746, QNH 1016. Expect the visual approach. Runway 26 left.
QNH 1016, expect the visual approach, runway 26 left, Uzbek 746.
Uzbek 746, fly present heading, descend to 5,300 feet, QNH 1016.
Fly present heading, descend to 5,300 feet, QNH 1016, Uzbek 746.
Charlie Echo Charlie India 27, turn left heading 150.
turn left heading 150 CCI 27. Strange vectoring.
Charlie Echo Charlie India 27, 14 miles from Airtoll, turn right heading 245, maintain 4,500 feet until established on the final approach course, cleared localizer runway 28.
Turn right heading 245, maintain 4,500 feet until established, clear localizer, runway 28, CCI 27. Okay, so yeah, here we go. Interesting approach. I am going to again assume there's no glide slope, so we'll simply have to descend manually. And anyway, Shymkent, it again began to grow in the 19th century, after it was taken over by the Russians. It was actually a city that was known by its lead mining, which means it's very polluted. Even though they don't mine lead as much as they used to, it still has very high levels of lead concentration on the soil and the water. And most of the bullets used by the Soviet Red Army came from Shymkent. So right now it's still mostly an industrial town, again the city actually, again the largest in southern Kazakhstan, and that's what I know. Okay, so we need to start the procedures. Fuel pumps and landing lights. We're about to hit 4,500. Now, slow down. And yeah, there's no vertical guidance. See, there's a red bar over the glide slope, the altitude, and now we're turning towards the airport. It's a default airport. There is a mod for Shymkent, but I read on sightseeing.to that it's going to be updated soon, and it wasn't, unfortunately, in time for this flight. Center CCI-27 established on final.
Charlie Echo Charlie India 27, roger.
So once we hit airtow, we descend a little bit further. Right about now, 3,400. Get flaps. Turn off heating. Can actually turn off pitot heat as well because it's hot.
Charlie Echo Charlie India 27, contact Shymkent Tower 125.9er. Have a good afternoon.
125.9 CCI-27. Tower CCI-27 on final, runway 28.
Charlie Echo Charlie, India 27, Shymkent Tower, runway 28, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 28, CCI-27.
All aircraft be advised, information Romeo now current, QNH 1015.
Same QNH. A little more speed. And once we hit this, I'll turn off autopilot and we'll land manually. So this is Shymkent. Sometimes ATC says Shymkent, but I'm pretty sure that's incorrect. It should be Shymkent. Large city. Again, looks fantastic. Sunset is almost cheating because it just looks great. Okay, 10 seconds. And here's the runway right in front of us. Speed is fine. Am I forgetting anything? Yeah, no, we're fine. Okay, my autopilot. There's not much wind. A little more power as we descend. Trim's okay. I don't see peppy lights, so we'll have to. The airport's about 1,300 feet, so we still have a fair bit to descend. Looks stable. Let's go for landing view. I am going to be silly and kind of... Actually, I think descending too fast. And wait a bit to go full props, just so we don't make too much noise over the urban area, which again is completely silly, but we can do that, so why not? 2,500. Let's descend a little bit more. That's the city. And now let's focus. And 20 knots is fine for speed. Sorry about the noise, but now it can't be helped. And the engine gets a little hot, which is fine. Although I've been finding that the engine gets hot really quickly with this version of the Aerostar. I don't know why. We can slow down. Prepare. I did fix the brakes, so hopefully we'll just float down to the ground. And yeah, fine braking.
Charlie Echo, Charlie India 27, exit right at Alpha.
Exit right at Alpha, CC87. So here we are. Shymkent, Kazakhstan. Next time, as I said, will be Kyrgyzstan. So yeah, different country, different land, not too different landscape, I should see. We'll still be close to the mountains that we saw. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you then.